This video is brought to you by Sutco Transportation, leaders in transportation service based on safety, innovation, and sustainability. Divisions in residual, transporting wood residuals throughout Western Canada and the Pacific Northwest. Dedicated van freight with heated trailers servicing Western Canada. Log hauling, servicing Southern British Columbia and the Pacific Northwest. Heavy haul transporting throughout North America, and sales and logistics brokerage, 3PL, global full service transportation brokerage. Head over to sutcotransportation.ca and check what they have on offer for you. Good morning. Guys, I'm at the tire shop today morning. I had to switch trailers. I dropped my trailers off in Salmo, and O-ring in one of these hoses was leaking and I had a flat tire, so stopped at the tire shop, got a new O-ring. Dropped my trailers off in Salmo, bobtailed back over to Grand Forks on Sunday night, grabbed these trailers. I'm supposed to load in Klesnikoff today morning. Obviously it's not going to be first thing in the morning. It'll be a little bit later, but that's okay, it'll still work. Okay. Beautiful morning, 14 degrees out. I also had trouble getting the brakes to release on the pup, but they seem to have released. I'm not leaving black lines anymore. I think I'm not leaving black lines anymore. I think it's just water. The wet tires leaving the lines. Paranoid now. Oh yeah, I guess we're going to be shooting video driving into the sun. I didn't think of that. Well, darn it. Well, not like the old cameras. Remember the old cameras? If I shot video into the sun, useless video. These cameras handle the sun pretty good. The kiddos are going to school. It is 8:30 in the morning. trying to figure out how the school system works here. It seems like some schools, especially high schools, are done already. But it looks like other schools, like elementaries, are still going. Well, hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Mine felt like it was too short. I spent the whole weekend just trying to catch up. A bit on the yellow side. Just trying to catch up with everything. Because it was such a short week, I had two days and 2 hours of work last week. Because of that, it actually put me behind on videos, and I had to edit all of those on the weekend. I mean, I managed to get it done, but it was a good, as far as videos goes, it was a good week last week, in my opinion. Got some cool stuff in. I think it was the chaos, all the things that were going wrong. And then this week is starting that way. Things going wrong, but I know this trailer needs to have an inspection before, well, legally we can drive this trailer till Friday before it needs an inspection. So by Friday it has to be parked at a place to be inspected. Gotta enjoy all this lush green while we can. Oh yeah, it looks like my muffins are gonna go for a ride. I forgot that I put them up on top of the printer. There's always a problem with storage in these trucks. Like, where do I put everything? So during the day, a lot of the stuff just lives in bed. At night it gets put on top of everything. So I always put like bread and muffins and stuff like that on the top, so if anything falls down, when I forget to take it down, like there, it just fell down into the bed. It's soft stuff that's falling. All the hard stuff is secured, and in case of an emergency, I'm not getting hit by something solid. the left-hand side, that big fence, it keeps the Bighorn Mountain sheep from coming onto the road. There used to be a huge herd that we would see all the time of the mountain sheep along the road here. But a disease came through and wiped out over half of them. So now you see them rarely. Which is kind of sad. Excuse me. These clouds are making a funky pattern, aren't they? The heat still on. I'm like, why is it getting so hot in here? Oh. Man, the grass is just so beautiful and green. That is one thing that I just love about spring. I've probably said this 100 times already, but somebody had trailer brakes lock up as well. Keep looking in the mirror, expecting one to be locked up. I couldn't figure out why. There seemed to be nothing wrong. I tapped the brakes with the hammer and stuff. Maybe everything was just a little creaky from sitting there for a week. Yeah, I really have nothing to talk about. There's no Jess here. And I haven't really read any of your comments. I did read some, I just can't remember what they were. I should put my radio on. Good morning. Wasn't sure if that driver, I recognized him or not. I'm like, I'm not sure. I just turn the radio on and say morning. If it was the driver I thought it was, he would have replied. I don't know, for some reason I just feel like I'm down. I can't point at one thing and go, that's why. I'm feeling blah. Like I wish like everything just worked. But I guess there's just weeks where not everything just works. So yeah, we're just heading to Klesnikov, grabbing a load there, and then I believe we're just bringing it back to Grand Forks here. To the nursery in Grand Forks. I've never been, but I know it's like south end of town, southwest corner of town. You have to. I'm not sure why they would be buying lumber. It's confusing to me. Dispatch says it's a full load. Speed limit 60 here now. One thing you have to be careful about Christina Lake, by the way, welcome to Christina Lake, is the speed limits change. Tourist season hits, the speed limit goes down to 60 through here. During the winter it's 70. I would be a fan of just leaving it at one or the other. If you need to be 60, then let's just leave it at 60. There's an ice cream shop up ahead that is very popular in the summer. I've never stopped, because usually when it's popular, the side road is full. And we never have time. Maybe we should make time. Right over here, smoothies. That's not it, is it? No. That's Smoothies Brewing Company. Okay, where's the ice cream joint? Maybe here? No, it's a wild ways. There's a kayak and canoe rentals. Ah, here it is. Here we go. Where the red picnic tables are. Cool treat. Burgers and ice cream. That place is always hopping busy during the summer. So they must have good service, good food, good prices. I think you need all three of those to be popular. I guess you could also just be the only one in town. That would make you popular too. Here's the actual lake. The warmest lake in Canada, along with the Soyuz Lake. Although I think this one might be warmer compared to air temperature anyway. The Soyuz definitely has warmer air temperature. So my GPS says I'll be at Klesnikov by 10 to load. Since it's going to be so heavy, I'm going to go scale myself. Unless the gauges are well under maximum, I'm going to go scale myself at Klesnikov. Because they've got a scale in the logging yard. Load by 10 there. If I'm the first or second truck, I should be out of there by 11. I might still be able to deliver today. Don't have to tarp the load. get back here by 12:30ish, 1 o'clock. Yeah, you know what? It's possible I can still deliver this today. Have any chain up legs on for sure today. See, some of the reflectors on the trailer are flapping in the wind, so it's going to have some of the same problems my trailer did. Remember how we had to clean that one whole rub rail with a steel brush, repaint it, and stick on new reflectors? I think this trailer has some of those same issues. I'm not sure why, but these trailers just feel heavier than mine. You know what? I wonder if there's a brake dragging. When I get up to the brake check, I'm going to go and feel all the hubs and see if any of the hubs are hotter than the other. And if one's really hot, we know that brake is dragging, and then I'll bring it to the shop. Or the trailer is just heavier. I don't know. Or maybe they only feel heavy because I bobtailed last night. Or I'm just paranoid. When you find one thing wrong, you get paranoid for all the other things that might be wrong. It's like, what am I missing? I know one of the hubs has low oil, but it's not down to the add mark yet. Halfway between the maximum and the low and the add mark, so it's fine. I know one is lower than the rest. One of the tires has got low tread on it, 5/32. Yeah, so if I do have a dragging brake, it'll warm up that hub like crazy, so that hub will get really hot. And at a brake check, it's a good idea to just go feel all your hubs. If you've got a bad brake, one of the hubs will feel hotter than the others. It could be a brake, it could be a bearing in that hub. A bad bearing would also overheat that hub. But yeah, if one of the hubs is hotter than the rest, you need to get into the shop ASAP. I believe this is a couples that are probably doing a cross-Canada trip or something. Making good time, because yesterday they were up on... Where did I see them yesterday? Can't remember, but not here. I think they're close to Greenwood somewhere. I guess if they're doing across Canada, this is one of their, well, no, I don't know where they would have started. They started in Victoria, doing cross-Canada, Trans-Canada Highway 1. They would have had to do a lot of passes already, so, but this would be a big one. Obviously not doing Trans-Canada because they're on Highway 3, you silly goose. Now they might be washing the bridge. Here's a Klesnikov load, probably loaded first thing today morning, and he's headed to the coast. So it might not be closed yet. On my way back they might be, or they might be done by then. Oh, it looks like they've already washed part of it. You can see the first couple hundred feet have been washed. Did they run out of water that quick? A lot of trips back and forth to get water. Logging truck ahead of us. Almost to the top. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Couldn't get better timing than that. Didn't have to lift at all. Just hammer down. MTI, that's driving school right there. Might be his very, very first time ever coming down that mountain. In a big rig. I said his or her. Doing 70 kilometers an hour up this hill. Empty. At the end of the day, the trailers might just be heavier. That might be all. Motorcycle up here, it's a little cool. It's what, 9 degrees Celsius up here? A little cool for a motorcycle. Wrong with the vehicle, not sure why they're parked there. No obvious hit a deer or have a flat tire. Weird that car didn't pass me. So weird. Alright, that's the summit of the Paulson, I guess it's Paulson Mountain. That's why you call it the Paulson. Instead of Bonanza Pass. Double solid. Dude, you just can't do that. Especially since you can't see around the corner. Why didn't you pass me in the passing zone? Okay, let's just go quickly check my brakes. With a camera, I'm not going to be able to thump the tires. I'll put you guys down before I do that. But do a brake check here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this, I guess, a little more boring video. Okay, check our hub. Why do I hear hissing of air? Hissing of air. That's the tire max system. Well, none of those brakes are hot. No, so I'm not dragging brakes at all. I'm going to look into that air leak and thump all my tires, make sure all the tires are staying up. But don't have any hot brakes, so at least we got that. Anyway, I am out of here. Thank you guys again. I'll see you guys tomorrow.